Welcome back, friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellowseven Gaming, and today we're playing Battletech, and we're doing so on a mostly new computer. So I got my RAM, I got my NVMe drive. I put them in. Had to fight, but finally got the computer to recognize the NVMe as my boot drive. I didn't have any problems like cloning my previous drive over, but had a hard time getting that to just accept that as the boot drive. So got that up, and then the computer just wasn't stable, and it kept giving me. It would just say memory management errors. So, because I doubled the RAM, right? I put four cards in. I'd only had two before, two 8 gig sticks. Now I have four 8 gig sticks. Same brand, same everything. I took out the two original and ran it again, and it ran fine. It just had problems with 4 sticks. There was nothing wrong with the sticks themselves. So I checked the firmware. I had an MSI motherboard, and it was a first-gen Ryzen board. Came out right as they did, which they were notoriously bad boards across the board. And I looked at the firmware updates for the last while, and they all essentially said memory stability or M.2. Everything was either for NVMe or memory issues. So I said, maybe I should update my firmware, because while I updated it a bunch initially, because they were so bad, they needed a lot of update. I mean, it was like almost daily for a little while. I hadn't updated in 2 years because it had been stable. I hadn't touched it. So I thought, well, let me update that. Of course, it crashed at 38%, and board's dead. Like when you turn it on, not even the LED on the power light comes on. That's how dead it is. Anything that gets its power directly from the power supply without having to do a pass through the motherboard turns on. So fans and stuff like that. But anything that has to go through, nothing. So I ran to Best Buy, and their cabinet of processors and motherboards was empty. So I decided I was going to have to drive all the way to San Jose today to go to Fry's. But then I got smart and looked to see what another Best Buy in the area had, the Marina Best Buy. And sure enough, their cabinet was full. So I've got a new Ryzen 7, and I've got an ASUS ROG Crosshair Pro Hero. Crosshair 7 Hero. That boy. For our motherboard, and we're running 32 gigs of RAM. And we're running on the NVMe, both the operating system and this game. To give you an idea of speed boosts, we went from about 1.5 minutes. Originally, it took 1 minute and 38 seconds on my timed runs to load this game from scratch. Open up the game, load this save, 1 minute 38. When I changed memory, it loaded at, still on the same drive, it loaded at about 1 minute and 30. And that's as far as I got before everything crashed. Now, if you're already in the game and you've loaded a save and you're loading a new save, it was taking about 24 seconds on the original configuration and about 22 seconds with the new memory. So we shaved a little bit off. But now, as we are right now, it takes about 24 seconds to load the first save. So we've gone from 1.5 minutes to 24 seconds for the first save, or first load. And if we're loading a second load, once we're already up and running, it's about 16 seconds. So that's probably, as much RAM intensive as anything, what it's already got loaded in there. But huge increases, 138 from the original to low 20s now on the current configuration. It also changed my render for a 34-minute video, which was what the last episode was, which I used for my test. It would take 14 minutes, essentially 14.5 minutes originally, 14 minutes with the new RAM, and then once everything was upgraded, new processor, and everything's on the NVMe. Actually, no, none of the Adobe stuff's not on NVMe. The files aren't on NVMe. So it's new processor, new RAM, and new motherboard, obviously. We cut about 30% off of that. We're down to 10 minutes and 4 seconds to be exact for that video. So about a 30% increase in speed, or 30% decrease in time, I guess, it takes to render a video with the new computer. So all in all, I'm pretty happy, but the new chip and CPU and motherboard cost me $666.52 or something like that. I don't remember the pennies exactly. So So yeah, $666 later, and we're up and running. So tough day yesterday, but we're good now. Game's running, Windows isn't activated, and because it's too much new hardware, and every time I try to activate it, it tells me the Windows servers are down. So, but I could go to the store and buy a new one if I wanted to. So you guys don't see it, but I'm living with the big Activate Windows button on the bottom right-hand side of my screen, covering up this bit down here. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. I traveled somewhere last time, right? That was the goal. So we are at Thurrock. Is there anything in the store we need? Stalker parts. Were we already here? Am I on the right one? No, I'm in the wrong one. Darn it. This is my private save, by the way. My new private save. I got offered black market for 500,000 in this, and all my private saves I've been able to get in the black market pretty early. We got just the order for like 2.5 mil or something like that when we did ours. You can see here I could buy an actual Kintaro. And just in case you're curious, this is my lineup so far. About 250 days into the thing. What do you start, like 1250 or something like that? 2 Centurions, a Trebuchet, the Raven with the ECM, a Firestarter I'm working on, and a Spider. And in storage, we've got 3 Locusts, a Commando, a Spider, a Javelin, couple Javelins, Firestarter. I guess that's it. Lots of lights. Done a little bit differently than our save, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do it live here. Let's go. Can't load from here, so we'll go main menu. We'll save this. Confirm. And yeah, we'll see. And well, now I can see it. Everything's moved, including the camera and stuff. And it looks like, yeah, after I adjusted my webcam drops, we've moved a little bit. Let's go ahead and clean that out. Close. That looks better. Back to here. Load. We'll do a quick load here. Whiskey 6. Load. Doing the editing, I noticed that my face really was in the way of the bottom down here where it had our mechs kind of capabilities or damage model, the doll, paper doll. So I'm going to move myself over a little bit. We may have to play with that a little bit more, but for now, that's where we're at. All right, so we're at Sojourner, Command Center. See, that was much faster. There's not a lot we can do here. We've got 2 missions here. Oh, we did 1 and we needed to do, we were going to do 2 more after stuff got repaired, right? That was the goal. So looks like everything's repaired. Victor is still sitting on a mostly empty build. That's fine for the moment. I don't know what I want to do with it. We could do like a triple AC2. That gave us a lot of firepower. That's 75 firepower. And we've got 1 ton remaining there, whatever it weighs. What if we did 2 AC5s? 3 tons remaining and 90 firepower. So that's the way to go. Plus that gets us 40 accuracy, plus 4 accuracy, plus 2 accuracy, plus 10. No, we take that out. Do that. We go with those 2. We add a couple tons of ammo. Way down here somewhere, because I'm not on the gun thing. AC5 ammo. 1, 2. So that gives us 15 rounds. And medium laser for when we run out. We've got 4 jump jets. Heat efficient. Oh, we can probably dump a bunch of heat sinks. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Probably don't need any heat sinks. Heat sinking 30, Alpha Strike 28, plus the jump. Yeah, and that gives us, what, 4 more tons. Well, we... Instead, do we go for some sort of brawling thing after that? I mean, that's 2 tons. And we could do that and that. How much does leg mod weigh? 6 tons. 2 tons. 4 tons. And we could just do more armor. Or we could put some sort of LRM in there. It's gonna be a lot of weight. No, I think we're better off just going with a couple medium lasers. And on the off chance somebody gets close enough, we'll do this. So this is going to definitely mess with our heat. That's a lot of heat right there. But even that's only 16. And we're not going to be shooting these. So this is going to be 6. What are these each? Oh, 12, 24, and 30. So that's 30 of our heat right there, which is, you know, if we run out of ammo, we can run the lasers all day long. So let's do that. We're just going to confirm that, keep that running in the background, repairing when we don't have anything else to repair. Oh wait, command center. Let's jump into one of these. How about we start this one? It's a battle, lowlands. It's for Federated Suns. Who is it against? Pirate Lance. Fine. We'll go for it. It's 3.5. So let's go for just 1 priority salvage in case we want it, in case there's something big and nasty there that we want. The question now is, who do we take out for the Stalker? So I'm kind of thinking this thing with its heat efficiency needs probably puddles to run. Let's just go and pull everything out for the moment. So these are our primary pilots here. We'll kind of run like that. So I think the Stalker is going to need puddles. I kind of like to be in the Atlas just because it's an Atlas. I do have the split deal there. Not as important. What do we have in this thing now? This is the SRM Beast now. We could give it to the Highlander because we could come up, shoot, and then shoot and back up. That's not too bad. And Turbine is going to be, well, piloting 8. Put me in the Atlas. And then the question is, do we want the Cyclops at 90 tons, large laser, medium laser, LRM, 2 LRM 10s, or the Banshee, PPC, large laser, medium laser, rangefinder? Movement is 120, 200. Same. 2200, max jump 120. Does this one have a jump? 90. Let's go this. It's got same movement, slightly more firepower. And we'll run Ninja in there. Yeah. Let's go. 14 minutes to get into the first battle. Oh man, I'm so fast at this. We're probably only doing 1 mission a day. This, by the way, is probably... All right, High Tonnage Pirate Lance will shortly make planetfall, behest of a group of petty nobles and personal interests. Interest sorts Vanguard, conventional, yeah, kill him. Seems like a rough fight. Will be the shield that blocks the head of the spear. That's fine. Anyway, in case my editing was bad and you caught part of this, this I think is going to be episode like 45-ish, 46-ish, somewhere in there probably. I just posted today, episode 26 went live. So I'm about 20 ahead. So I went ahead and put the new computer specs in the doobly-doo underneath there, starting on that episode. So that stuff, which you guys will have been seeing for a couple weeks maybe, depending on how the numbers work out, is the current as of this video. All right, so we got to run up here. There we go. I'm looking forward to just destroying stuff with the Stalker. Just absolutely crazy. And the Highlander, for that matter. Because the Highlander's a beast now. Is there a map there? Why won't it let me move? Okay. Ah, the map edge is there. It wouldn't let me move up. I couldn't figure out why. So they're right on the edge of the map. Oh, I remember this map. I've been here a couple times. I had a really tough fight up here once. Okay, well, we're going to roll around this way and fight these guys, because if there are reinforcements, they're going to come up from this ridge and over, probably. At least that's what happened last time. I had a really tough, long fight here. With mostly mediums, I want to say. I had like Wolverine and Trebuchet, and it was nasty. On Rogue Tech, maybe? I don't remember if it was a video one or not, but okay, so we've got the cataphract there. I can get into the trees there, and we'll get some lerms and stuff on him. Start getting our stability damage on him, and we got a head hit. Okay. Breaching shot. What was that, LRM-10 maybe? 65 ton. A Warhammer? This is going to be a tough fight. It'd be nice if I could stay here long enough. Okay, Thunderbolt. 65 ton, 65 ton, cataphract. Okay. Highlander. Here, if we do that. Sorry, cataphract. Life is about to get hard for you. Oh, yeah. And that's 2 injuries. And he's unsteady. This next hit's going to knock him down. That's going to be a 3rd injury. Is this our Stalker time? Oh, yeah. He may die here. He may just absolutely die here. We probably should turn off the medium lasers if I think about it again. We don't need the extra heat from him right now. Oh, my God. We just melted him. Absolutely just melted him. Is there anywhere I can get to trees? Yeah, only if I run. Probably not necessary. We'll go here and just dump some lerms on this Thunderbolt here. Start softening him up a bit. There we go. And we're inspired because we just absolutely rocked that guy. Okay, so how are we? Do I want to move the Cyclops now? Move him into the water. That'd get us vision of that guy, but I'm not sure I want vision of that guy quite yet. I'm going to just sidestep here. We'll use the Highlander as the kind of the shield here, and we'll just dump some missiles on the Thunderbolt. Okay, large and some LRMs off whatever that is back there. Another Thunderbolt. Probably all Thunderbolts. Is that a head hit? Head hit. Injury ignored. All right. Yeah, I think they're all Thunderbolts. All Thunderbolt. if we just move up here, we stay in the trees. I'm going to go ahead and use a vigilance on this guy. We've already done yeah, we've already done a little bit of damage to him. What type of stability damage? We didn't do much stability damage on him. Now we move. I think we just walk the Atlas up. We introduce him to an AC-20. Okay. We haven't done near the stability damage to him that we did on the Cataphract. I'm going to turn off the 2 medium lasers for now, and we're just going to... Oh, we should have left him on. Would have finished him off. But he took an LRM-60 to the face. And that's the reinforcements coming over that ridge. And apparently they're also all Thunderbolts. I'm going to do a split here. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to put the medium lasers towards A, actually. And everything else will go towards B. And we'll try to... How much does he have left? Oh, I guess we can't look. Oh, it's not going to be quite enough. That's okay. But we'll start to put the stability damage on that guy. So he's going to run over there. Of course you are. Roll up to here. I think we're just going to try to finish this guy off here. Not quite enough. But we'll just keep throwing like one weapon at a time towards him. See how it goes. Need to get the Atlas up there so it can... Got a flamer on that thing? Wow. Yeah, we'll try to not use the medium lasers too much. We're going to try to get as much out of the heat as we can. And same thing. Yeah, just like that. We'll just dump some more LRMs at him. Knockdown, side torso. Pilot injured. Side torso, unsteady. PPC carrier, was that a Shrek maybe? Or an Awesome. Was this a 3.5 star or was it a 4.5 star? It was a 3.5 star, wasn't it? I'm not crazy. These are stupid difficult for their level. I guess they're based. They're supposed to scale somewhat based on our MSR mercenary board, MB whatever. There we go. Got a knockdown on him. So both these Thunderbolts are down. Well, knocked down, not down. And now he's got an arm exposed. Oh, wait, let's go ahead and vigilance. How much does he have left? 14. Okay, so we're going to try once again. And we're going to put the medium lasers towards A, everything else towards B. Yes, okay. And he's done 2. SRM explosion, ammo explosion, 2 ammo explosions, and he's incapacitated. So that makes our life a whole lot easier. And time to coolant vent. And LRM the crap out of this Thunderbolt. LRM 60. Gotta be, yeah, we need to look to see what that is, and we need to walk behind this hill. Shrek. It's gotta be a Shrek. Oh, and then we missed with the AC-20. Oh, darn it. Apparently we're not over the hill. This is when we were, but I mean, we clearly are. There's no line of sight over that hill. And yet, somehow PPCs are arcing from this guy or from somebody through this hill and hitting us. They've got to be up top here. The only way to get over the hill. Do we just punch this guy? I think we just punch this guy. I think that's how we dump a little bit of heat on him. Structure exposed. We got him in the leg. We're about to lose an arm. AC-20 ammo destroyed. Cyclops, I'll just move over here down, just keep him kind of low down-ish. That Shrek. That a knockdown? There we go. We should probably move him into the water. Nobody really has line of sight on him at the moment, so this doesn't matter so much. No, just one. Can I not punch him? I get down here, will that lose me some of that vision? I'm going to try to get lower by jumping here. There we go. That'll help. Dump a little bit of heat, although not much. Now we've got to get the Highlander out of here. Another Thunderbolt. Another Thunderbolt. I know, I'm working on it. There we go. That should get rid of their vision. Or not. Apparently not. Apparently they don't need vision or sensors or anything to shoot through mountains. Okay, so there he is. If I go there, and then I give him this side, and then I do a vigilance, because we're out in the open, and then we shoot the crap out of this demolisher, which was not enough. and he's going to run back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run him to the water and just sit there and cool down. Turn the Atlas around. Balance. Brace. And we'll move the Cyclops up to start taking a look at some of this stuff. That gets us close enough. Interesting that it didn't let me... We jumped, right? Or did it run? Because I wanted to sensor lock him. I don't know. We clearly did something wrong. We're just going to keep dumping heat then. We'll let him come forward one more time. We go there. That's arcing shot only. That should be enough to kill this guy. Not this shot, but I mean, we'll get LRMs on him. All right. We're down to 4 more rounds of ammo, assuming it updated that ammo as we shot. Another vehicle there. And, you know, I'm just going to keep vigilancing here, and we'll just keep shooting targets of opportunity as they come. Means we might take a little bit more time to do something. 40% damage reduction was definitely useful there. Highlander, we want to make sure we show just the right side. An AC-10 on him, and we missed. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, okay, so 3 more shots after this. Which is just about enough? Yeah. Kind of stay behind the wall here for the moment. And actually, I'm going to walk. And then I'm going to sensor lock. So we're not continuing to take PPCs to the face. Can I not do somebody else? There we go. Let's see if we can do this Manticore. Not quite. And 75% chance again, so we also missed. Oh, that was AC-20. It was still a 75% chance, though. No, I just want to shoot. Oh, no, it's because he's got move and then Ace Pilot. There we go. Using it. Using it. Confused the crap out of me, but we used it. And let's lob some LRM-20. We'll just turn everything on. We'll just lob some LRM-20s over. And that one's done. How many more 75% chance shots do you think we can miss? There, that gets us a direct shot. We'll go ahead and get everything on it that we can. Another Manticore, more PPC and LRM-10s. Man, that was the theme of this fight between the Thunderbolts and the Manticores. By far. All right, 75% chance. 85. Let's see if we miss another one. Hey, we got one. 1 and 3. Opposed to 3 and 4. We're there. One more round after this. I don't think we'll need it, to be honest. No, it looks like we timed that just about perfect. And there we go. And I forgot to look to see if my face was in the right place on this one. I think it was. It's better. Shorty keeps hiding down here. Soon as he hasn't been a pain all day. As soon as I sit down at the computer to record this, he comes running in from outside and tries to climb in my lap. Like talking to the computer somehow freaks him out. He's a weird dog. All right, we took some hits, but no injuries. We did lose an AC-20 ammo. I think that's it as far as that goes. The rest of it's just a little bit of normal stuff. We can get a cataphract. How long have we had our 2 cataphract parts? Long. I sold everything at one point, so not terribly long. Confirm. We'll accept that. And yeah, back in a second. The Franken mech got a little bit of everything. 1X works well at medium to closer range, good armor and weaponry. That's fine, because we are about to send it down to storage. There we go. Let's just go ahead and hit repair on Highlander and the Atlas. I mean, essentially, do we just have to consider everything a 5-star mission now based on what they're sending? I guess technically Thunderbolts are all heavies, so we should be okay. It's just a lot of them. And AC-20 ammo. Do I have more AC-20 ammos? And do I? Yes, we swap AC-20s. 10 stability to 20 damage and 20 stability. And another AC-20 ammo. Something like that. Wow, that's a much better AC-20. All right. Financial reports in 5 days. Everything will take longer than that. Library is being upgraded. That's going to take 15 days. You can see where we're at. We've got 185 days left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left to finish. None of them are cheap. That's 2.5 mil. The rest of them we can't even look at. So that is clearly the next one we have to do. But that's okay. And like I say, if we have to sell stuff, we can sell stuff. Because we're not going to meet any of these get all the mech weight completion or chassis. We might get a chassis completion, I suppose. But at the moment, we don't have any. I would rather just come down here and get the Argo upgrade and then the extra 18,000 points there. In an attempt to kind of make a run for 200,000. I don't know that we're going to get there, but we'll just keep doing stuff. There's only 10,000 points there to get. Argo, like I said, to get us that. Morale's already pretty close to maxed. Positive and negative, we'll keep knocking off of those. Star systems, yeah, maybe. Mechwarrior experience, 100 points of experience earned by pilot currently in your barracks should gain 2 points. Okay. So it's just total. We don't have to max anybody out or anything. But it does mean that if we do have somebody maxed out, we're better off running another pilot when we can. To get us more XP. And our rank, regular. Whatever that is. Minimum score 160. Okay. Competent mercenary combat captain with many contracts in your belt. I'm good with that. And like I say, probably at the end, we're going to dump all of the mechs we have to make more money because we're not going to finish. In fact, let's do that now because we're not going to finish those. We've got 185 days. Let's go sell. Hold on. Let's first see how many points we get for money. We've got 3,835 for our C bills. So if we go to mechs, selling, I guess we could get another Thunderbolt. We just need an SE to complete that one, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and sell everything else. We'll hang on to the Thunderbolt just off the off chance since they seem to be throwing a lot of them at us lately. And we'll see where that puts us. Now where are we at? 4,000. Okay, how much do we get? Every 10,000 earned over your entire career, you gain 1 point. Okay, well, it is what that is. All right, so I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Cheers.